Guys, this is Don here with Yugioh Gaming Channel, back with another third place deck profile for my bro here with the Marincess Heat. What's up with it, bro? Can you tell us what we're doing here?
So, we played Marincess. We went 3-1 today. We lost in the finals to Dino. It was rough, our hand. First game we opened rough. Second game, it was just back and forth, but then, he drew UCT and was able to just break my board. Other than that, our other matches we went against Brandon Despia, we went against Mathmech and at Ignister, so we had some wild duels there, but we upgraded our deck and it was flowing really well. Droplet was the MVP today.
Nice.
It overperformed a lot, and we put some crossouts in there that underperformed, but we're trying to.
I think Forbidden is probably the one.
Yeah, but we'll get into deck. All
right, let's hop right into it, bro.
So
what you got for us?
So we play, she's the first heart and soul of this deck, Blue Ting. When she's normal or special summon, she can send a Marincess monster to the graveyard. And then when she's linked off, you excavate the top 3 cards, and if a Marincess card shown, you add it.
Them secrets is clean, bro. I must say.
Yeah. I love them.
I'm trying to upgrade. I'm trying, bro.
I wish they were Starlights, but hey.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
We play Seahorse. She is the other starter. A one combo starter. Just if you don't open Blue Tang, you open her, you just normal summon, link off, add back, and can just combo off and continue. We have the new card, of course, Spring Girl. We needed her bad. You banish a Marincess monster from the graveyard, special summon her. When she's linked off, up to the Marincess monsters you have, you can mill cards off the top of your deck to the graveyard, and if a Marincess card is sent, you burn for 200 your opponent. So really good. It's come up in time a lot. I play Pascalius. She's so good. Her graveyard effect, banish her, add a Marincess trap, usually wave or something, or a spell. Plus she allows you to go into combo too. She's normal or special summon. You can special summon a Marincess monster from your hand. So usually if you have a 4 in your hand, you can summon her and summon Spring Girl or Blue Tang and just go into your rank 4 play. And usually that's Kragan. Play our one-ofs, Mandarin and Sleepy Maiden. These 2 cards are really good. Mandarin, extension. We have a new addition to the deck, a new Marincess girl, Marincess-Aaron. Seen some people play it, some people not, but when you can send her to the graveyard. So if your monsters would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish that from the graveyard and protect them. So and then it gets your monster gets a 600 power boost. So she's really good. I like her a lot, and I'm going to continue to play her. Our other extenders are Silent Sea Nettle, rank 4 plays, and if it's in the graveyard, shuffle your water monster back up to 3. Get your if you have a whole bunch of links in the graveyard and you just need to get into your links some more, Silent Sea Nettle's got your back. Our hand traps, Ash, DD Crow, because Tier Limit's a thing, and you can hit some big time things in the graveyard. We play Effect Veiler. I thought about taking these out and playing Ghost Spell, but these have done really well for me. We play 1 Nib, and one. We don't really want to brick too much, and I've seen a lot of variants just play 1 with 2 crossouts, because if you let's say you draw 2 Nib, you're kind of sitting there like, what do I do? And it's kind of a dead. You'd have to send off like sign-up mining or something. So it's really good. That's it for the monster lineup. Highly recommend people to play this card. This card is just... My spells, we play 3 sign-up mining. This gets you your plays. 2 Battle Ocean. I love the ratio of 2. a lot of people play 1, and I understand, you know, how you can search it and everything, but I've seen Pot of Desires be played, and yeah, you do it after your combo Pot of Desires, but sometimes, you know, you just need the field spell, and you can banish a lot of important stuff on Pot of Desires, and that's one reason why I don't play it, because I like seeing my Marincess cards. I play 2 Marincess Dive. This card, you know, is so wild. Have Battle-ish on the field, you can special summon a Marincess monster from your deck, or you can special summon a non-link Marincess monster from your graveyard. This card is so good. Our new addition, we got our droplets, so we play 2 droplets. This overperformed, like I said, really good. Like, I activated this, and I negated a Dragoon and a Mirror Jade, and Kragan popped the Dragoon. It was so good. Like, and I was able to win in time. Like, play 2 triple tactics talent. This card, you know, is still good in the format. It's still a little bit, you know, underrated with, you know, what's being played. It can be situational in some aspects, but it came up in 2 of my duels today, and was really good. We play 2 cross out. That's for, you know, the banish stuff that, like, if we need to get through, like, Ash, Nib, you know, the Imperm, if we need to get through to our plays, you know, cross out comes handy. It underperforms, sadly, so we may take these out for the really spicy card, Link into the Rings, so we will be seeing that soon. Play Harpy's Feather Duster, because, you know, gotta destroy the back row. Eldritch is still there. Called by the Grave, and Monster Reborn.
Nice.
The 1-ofs.
Okay,
That's it for the spells. For my traps, I play 2 wave. I love having that too. It's so good, like, so strong for Marincess. It's an M-Perm with blanket protection, and you can activate it if you have Link 3 on the board, and you can recur it, you know, through Marble Rock, Coral Enemy, Blue Tang, Excavate off the top of the deck. There's just so much you can get through this. Coral Triangle, even. Speaking of M-Perm, we play 2 Impermanents.
Nice.
And then our final trap is Marincess Circulation. This card is crazy. So let's say you have Coral Triangle on board, and you have Link 3, and you got Field Spell up and everything. So you tech for 3,500 into a monster or directly, and so they take 35. So then you activate Circulation from the hand, tag out Coral Triangle, now she's in the graveyard, and go into Marbled Rock. And then Marbled Rock basically does the linking, and then she's now at 4,500, and you tech for game. It's a really good card, and your monster can't be destroyed by battle either. So this card is pretty spicy for Marincess. I like it a lot, and it has come up in some duels to where it's won me a lot of games. That's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we play 2 Marincess Sea Angel. She adds Marincess Dive or the field spell. We play 2 Blue Slug. She targets a Marincess monster in the graveyard, add it to hand. Area the Water Charmer. So, you know, if we get nibbed and we have, let's say, Spring Girl in the hand, we can banish a Marincess card and then link our token off and Spring Girl and go into area and basically have, you know, have a card that can add, you know, from the deck to the hand if it gets destroyed. Play Crystal Heart. Some variants don't play Crystal Heart, but I love having an unaffected Marble Rock or Argonaut on board, ready to just, you know, feast on my opponent's monster. Play 2 Coral Triangle. Finally got my secrets. I finally got them. I had Ultras for the longest time, but here we are. Coral Triangle. She special summons a water monster from the graveyard, 1,500 less. And also, when she's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Marincess card back. So that's really good. Play 1 Marbled Rock. Marbled Rock has the same thing. She can add a Marincess card back from the graveyard. Plus, she has battle protection when you can send a Marincess monster from your hand to the graveyard. So that's pretty good. Coral Triangle. I like her a lot, and her graveyard effect comes up so much. So yeah, on board she, you know, can get big around 35, but her graveyard, if your opponent has a monster on board, you can banish her from the graveyard. Special summon link monsters up to a link rating of 3 in Marincess. So you can get Marbled Rock, or you can go like Blue Slug, Sea Angel, and another Blue Slug. She's just pretty good. Our boss monster Argonaut, you know, the spell Trap Negate, and you have to attack her. You have to go through her in order to get through my other monsters. We play Bubble Reef. Bubble Reef's good. A lot of decks banish, so she gets pumped up a lot whenever a card's banished. Plus, during the standby phase, either standby phase, you can banish a water monster from the graveyard, draw a card. So you can draw into Hand Trap or something and have yourself backed up. We play the King himself. This card is just, this card's insane. Even if you have Ghost in Match. Pop a water monster on board, half damage. He is just, this card is insane. We play Abyss Dweller. You know, Tearlament's a thing. Plus it pumps up your water monsters, and this has come up a lot as well. And then my hidden tech, I know us Marincess players and Link players in general, we hate being contact fused a lot. I'm sorry, Cyber Dragon players, but we play Mega Fleet. You know, we get contact fused a lot, and we hate it. We hate getting contact fused. We want to be able to play, so this is a hidden tech. This has come up a lot when I've gone against Cyber Dragon. And then I contact their board away, and then I go into my place and just link, and then boom.
It's pretty nice.
It's the hidden tech. For the side deck, we play our back rows, Twin Twister.
Yep.
Kind of want to play Cosmic Cyclone, but you can plus off this. We play 3 Dark Ruler no more. You know, board breaker. Gotta, you know, break the board and then, you know, get through. The spicy card, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. This card negates all dark monster effects that activate in the graveyard or on field. This card, so good. And I also have 3 non-fusionary. I had this, and I had Shadow Imprisoning Mirror out on a branded player, and it was they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't fusion summon, and they couldn't activate their dark monster effects. It's just basic block. We play Lancia. That's for, you know, birds and people that like to banish their stuff. And then our 2 of is Goes in Match. You know, we just control nothing but water.
Nice.
And Kragan is the lock, of course. So that's our side deck, and that's it for the, you know, spicy deck profile Marincess.
Hell yeah, Aaron. Shit, thanks for the deck profile, bro. Do you got any shout outs for us tonight? You know,
I want to give a shout out to my boy Rick over there. You know, everything he does for, you know, for us in a couple of games, done that. Shout out to Kyle Lewis. I think he left Cyber Dragon God. Everybody knows him. Shout out to Jesse. All the people that, you know, have helped me.
all the locals.
Have helped me through locals. Shout out to Bailey, and the kids, Sora and Felice right there. Shout out to Tommy R right there. He pushed me on the edge today, gave me a heat battle with his mathematics. It was really, really good. Shout out to Julian for, you know, getting second place today.
Jules came in second? What?
Yeah, he got second today.
Really, Jules? And you couldn't give me a deck profile?
Shout out to Kyle in the finals. He gave me a really great duel, even though I fell short. Other than that, you know, I just want to, you know, thank everybody, you know, who's, you know, helped me, you know, push Marincess to be better. And, you know, we're gonna continue with the deck, and we're gonna continue to grind with it. And hope to see a lot of other Marincess players out there. Shout out to my boy Adrian right here. He's been playing Marincess, and, you know, he's been doing really well within grinding. Check out his, you know, YouTube. But yeah, other than that, you know,
You can make it dweller with
shit, we'll catch y'all in the next one, bro. Self-explanatory stuff here. We got the hottest deck profile for Marincess, and my bro is still clapping people. Thank you for the deck profile, Aaron, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.